Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Cards and Coffee here on Gore Made Breaks. Before we get started, I want to give a special thanks to Patreon members Barry K, Cards for Daze. Please check his channel out. He's got all kinds of cool content coming out pretty regularly, basketball and football stuff, if that's your thing. Justin Moeller, Paul Curry, John D, Michael P, another channel guy running his channel over there, Bass and Ball Cards. Sorry about that, Michael. Funny guy, hilarious stuff, awesome sticker in the background. You'll love it, or I will give you your money back. I don't know which money I'm referring to, but I will refund you money. Andrew Dorsey, Darren C, Comfort Cards, Daily Pack Breaks, James Palmer, Todd Edwards, and we've got a number of changes coming to the Patreon. Thank you. Shout out. It is the first of the month. It is early in the morning. I just got off of here, what feels like 45 minutes ago, so I haven't had a chance to check the updated tier changes, but lots of people took advantage of those sweet Christmas presents from the missus and my family to you guys, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Take advantage of it while it's there. So anyway, thank you guys for all of that. Thank you for the tier changes. Brendon, 2 days in a row. I feel honored. And thank you everyone else for all of the support. I really do hope that you're enjoying what we're doing over here, and bigger and better always. Michael Lynch, how are you doing? Brendon, yeah, we are growing, buddy. It's pretty awesome. Hey, the hobbyist, how are you? Jonathan is in the house. Cool Cena is here. Cool Cena got in first. Very nice. Awesome night last night. I know it's a long video, and I don't really expect anyone to sit and watch 8 hours of a video, but holy moly, that was the most ridiculously amazing string of fire that I've ever witnessed, let alone had the pleasure of opening last night. Just absolute nuts. So much cool stuff. Jonathan, I did just get your text, but I am so deliriously tired. I don't remember what number I told you was left. If you take the number of mega boxes that you told me, I think we are down into about single digits of mega boxes left. In my defense, it wasn't really intended to be a call out. It was just I was thinking of funny words to put in the title. Guaranteed somebody somewhere in the internet world will take that the wrong way, and well, that's just tough damn luck. People need to have a sense of humor. I also called out donkeys, so if maybe PETA is going to get mad about me too, I don't know. Cool Cena, I see what you're saying. Look at the email. I don't know. I don't have a new email from you. Oh, now I do. And I'm assuming it's a picture. I didn't put family. I'm so confused. That is a glitch. I assume that's this morning's video. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Well, folks, we've officially hit the big time. This video already has 31,000 views. That's amazing. This is now the best channel that's ever even been on YouTube ever. Somehow through the wonders of the inner world, we have 31,000 views on this 4-minute video. Hey, Lucas Open Packs. Yeah, we had 345 subscribers, but somehow we have 31,000 views to this video. That's obviously a glitch. Either that or I've unknowingly bought views from the horriblest view buying store ever. Oh, whatever. I must have, Terry. At $1 per view. How do you get 31,000? How do you make that mistake? I don't know, whatever. All right. So we got 17 people in the room so far. So unless those 17 people have each watched the video, I don't know, what would that even be? 2,000 times a piece. And now we're back down to 262. Even that sounds like a made up number. How would we have 200? Whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. So, that would be pretty nice, Brendon. I'd get monetized in a heartbeat. Now, if those people would simply subscribe, then we could get over 1,000. Kevin, good morning to Canada. Thanks, Mitch. I appreciate it. I know your fingers are probably getting sore though. All right, so I got a bunch of stuff to go over this morning. With that being said, I'm going to preface this video with it is Mrs. G's birthday today, so I am going to make an effort to not go marathon style. Trust me, the video productions once I'm divorced and living on the street will go down drastically. So, in the interest of the future of the channel, I'm going to not try to get myself in trouble today. Anyway, we do have a lot of stuff this morning. After watching for 7 hours last night till 3 in the morning, I think it was a dream. Exactly, Lewis. It was nuts. We are doing a midday thing. She knows and understands we have the auction tonight. So middle of the day, we'll let you live in the gym at Grange. It's the nicest part of that whole campus, so that's probably not too bad of a deal. Anyway, a lot of stuff to go over. I have the auction preview for tonight. I'm going to go over that. I have a couple of announcements. I have a few pieces of mail, both from Terry, who these cards belong to, as well as Michael P. I don't want to open Michael's mail without him being here. Keep in mind, I did tell you guys yesterday that there are 2 other things you guys had sent that I was unable to get back from the post office because they weren't there to give it to me. Paul has 4 mega boxes, and Todd Lou has what I think an awesome assortment of things to open. So a lot of fun stuff. I have spare room, Gore, if you ever need to stay at my place in Grand Rapids. No worries, though. We did get 5 inches. Holy crap. We're getting rain, which is kind of a unique thing out here. But 5 inches of snow is nuts. Jonathan, are you referring to the TL? Because if you are, the stuff I put together for him revolves around your note. So we did get the note. Hey, you keep sending me pictures of that jambalaya. I'm gonna be at your house in a heartbeat, Terry. And Terry, I think I told you. Oh, okay. So there's another thing. All right. She'll probably look at that then, Jonathan. Terry single-handedly responsible for me eating more red beans and rice in the past 3 weeks than I've probably eaten in the last 2 years combined. And no, I'm not joking. And also turned my 4-year-old daughter onto it. Obviously, like all 4-year-olds, new food is disgusting, but somehow red beans and rice was perfect, and she loves it. So thank you, and shame on you for the weight I will gain. Nice. Well, Barry, hopefully we'll see some videos of the new stuff. Okay. Terry, the morning is kind of yours. I will do my stuff around this. Uh, would you be opposed to me doing the letter as well as auction preview, as well as whatever's in here? I could do that first. I could do my announcements first, then do your stuff, and then we can open Paul's stuff if he does show up. Go for it. Awesome. All right, so we got mail from Terry. I'm going to go through the mail first, then I'll do the auction preview. All right. This out. Awesome. Okay, so before I get started, Dwight had kind of started the ball rolling on this aspect, and if you guys ever do feel like this is something that you could see yourself doing, please do. I absolutely love getting to find out more about you guys. I mean, I know it's kind of cliche, but I mean, I already feel like we are friends, and I mean that in a legitimate sense. Like, there's nothing that, I wouldn't do for you guys, whatever's in my power to do. And it's super nice when I get to find out more about you guys. It's hard in the channel because, I mean, you're not going to type your life story in comments and all that kind of stuff. So getting to find out more about you guys is just awesome. So I really do appreciate it. And I also think that you guys appreciate getting to find out more about your friends within the community. So if you guys ever do feel like this is something you could do, please do. Everyone enjoys it. So this is a letter from Terry. I'm going to go ahead and read this, and then we'll open whatever's in here, which I have not opened yet. So I'm curious. Hopefully it's not an envelope full of poo. Hey, Michael, and then we're doing yours as well. All right, here we go. This is from Terry Ducote, also known as Past and Present Cards. Hey, buddy. You mentioned in the last video that you like letters talking about our stories. Well, I have a very unique story to tell. I turned 40 last April, and boy, do I feel it. I've been married to my awesome wife for 18 years. Oh, God bless you. Wow. We have 2 kids, and they are great. Sometimes. My son was a college football player, but he had a career-ending hip injury in September, and he had to retire from football. So he's a full-time student and pain in my butt now. My daughter is a typical 13-year-old that thinks she knows everything, but I love them both. Getting to my story. I've always been a person that chased dreams. Fortunately, I've lived a lot of those dreams. In high school, I played football, basketball, and baseball. I was pretty good. My family had a long history of great athletes. My grandfather played football at Fordham under the Vince Lombardi. One of my uncles was a punter for the Houston Oilers. Wow, that's holy crap. I was good at basketball and baseball, but my sport was football. I played quarterback at a football powerhouse in Louisiana. I was 6'1", 175, soaking wet, and I didn't get much attention for big universities. So I signed a football scholarship to play at a D1 2A school, rode the bench, got lazy, and lost my scholarship. So here I am, 20 years old, and no clue what to do now. I was driving home after my last day of class and heard a commercial about an arena football team that was moving to Baton Rouge called the Louisiana Bayou Beast. I've wanted to play professional football for my entire life up to that point, but people always told me that I was not good enough or too short. Back then, quarterbacks needed to be over 6'2". But I didn't care. I trained for a month, went for the open tryout, and ended up playing 3 years of professional football and still remember cashing my first game check. That's amazing, man. I don't want to add too much commentary to this, but holy crap, that's cool. After my football career was over, I went to work, just like any other red-blooded American would do. But something was missing. I didn't have that outlet that I had with football. So I looked for something to fill that void. I'd been playing music since I was 5 years old. I started on piano and then moved to guitar and other instruments. My other big dream was to be a rock star. I know, cringy. In 1992, a music video came on MTV and I was blown away. And at that moment, my life changed. That video was Smells Like Teen Spirit. Awesome. I started practicing every day to get better, and I did. But once I got to high school, playing guitar took a backseat to sports. Then, after my football career was over, I started to play more, and I had forgot how much I missed playing. All of a sudden, music started to fill the void. I was working a crappy job as a service tech at a mobile home dealership, and I had to go to the hardware store for some supplies. I'd gotten to know a guy that worked there named Mike. Mike was in a local band that was getting traction. The band was 68 Rouge. He had told me that they had a month-long tour booked and that they had just fired their bassist. My big mouth got me in trouble. I asked him if I could audition for the gig, and he said sure. They had 20 people already try out, but they were not happy with any of them. Here's the problem. I was a guitarist, and I didn't even own a bass to try out with. So I got on the phone and finally found a friend that had one that I could borrow. They gave me a song list, and I did what I did best. I practiced. I auditioned, and I got the gig. Now, what I didn't know is that this was bigger than I could have ever imagined. They were already getting major record label interest, but their sound was missing something. Once we started playing together, our sound developed into something really good. Fast forward about a year, and we had become one of the hottest bands in the Gulf South. We were playing the thousands at places like Club La Vela in Panama City, House of Blues, and the other big clubs throughout the country. In 2003, we'd finally signed a record deal, and my second dream came true. The next 5 were some of the best times of my life. I got to share the stage with Breakin' Benjamin, Seether, 3 Days Grace, Three Doors Down, Gin Blossoms, Seven Mary 3, and plenty of other national acts. I got to tour on Ozfest and got to meet Ozzy. This was an amazing time, but all good things come to an end. Unfortunately, our Los Angeles manager was robbing us blind, and after 6 years of playing and touring, we decided to call it a day. Playing football for 17 years and touring as a musician for 6 can take a toll on your body. And one day I was moving something and I twisted and I heard 3 pops in my neck. I completely ruptured the C5, C6, and C7 disc in my neck and had to have neck surgery at 28 years old. My doctor told me that I would need a desk job for the rest of my life. So I went back to school at 29 years old and finished my engineering degree, and now I work at a large refinery as a mechanical engineer. So sorry for the long story. I hope that you all have enjoyed it. I've enclosed a special gift for Gore. Oh, okay. In this day and age, it's hard to find genuinely good, honest people. Justin, you are that. You always do the right thing and take care of your members. And you always make things right, even if it was not your fault. Tops. Stupid break hit placement. Word spreading, and I know that you will have one of the biggest baseball channels, card channels on YouTube. The last couple of months, we've become good friends. And even though we've never met in person, you always have my back, and you can always count on me to have yours. Enjoy the gift, your friend, Terry Ducote, past and present cards. Well, Terry, I don't say this lightly, but I definitely do consider you a good friend, and spot on. If there's ever anything I can do for you, or the rest of you guys who take time out of your lives to support me, this channel, obviously indirectly, I mean you are supporting my family as well. Just say the word, and I will do whatever is in my power to do. So thank you, Terry. Thank you. Okay, can I open the present now? Okay, open second. Hopefully, I don't want to tear something. Audio book reading. Whatever gets me out of teaching. God, I hate that job. All right. Oh, I think it's Gypsy Queen. It's A's. Yeah. Score. Oh, Chappie. Hold on. Terry, thank you, man. Hell yeah. Put Chappie in his new home. I got an auto. This is so cool. Thank you, Terry. Oh yeah, it's awesome. I can't get to my hands are like I can't get this stupid team bag open. Come on, Chappie. Yeah. Uh Drake, exactly, man. I don't I one thing I've always hated is whenever the broken record effect, right? Like people repeating the same thing they've said a thousand times, but I'm gonna go ahead and be guilty of it. Terry, man, look at it. Thank you so much. Um, anyway, I'm gonna be guilty of it right now. Um, look, okay. Bad language coming. All right. I know I could choose a different word, but I'm not going to because I just need to convey the message the best way that I can. Look, any asshole can sit behind a computer screen and open cards, right? Um, I've never claimed to know more about cards or more about baseball than some of the other channels. As a matter of fact, I admittedly know way less than a lot of the other channels, and I'm more than happy to own that fact. But what's making this channel what's making this channel great is really you guys. I don't know. I don't know that, like lightning in a bottle kind of a situation. I don't know that you could ever recreate what we have here. Because like I said, anybody, anybody literally with a computer, a phone, webcam, what have you, anyone can sit behind a camera and open packs of cards. It doesn't take anything. And without you guys, that's really all this would be. But the collection of people that I mean, quite honestly, that I've just kind of lucked into with you guys, that really is the whole hallmark of this channel. I don't think that it's any mystery as to how we seem to keep having such amazing luck on this channel. I'm a definite believer in good karma, and I don't think that that's any accident. I'm not gonna, preach any kind of belief system to anyone, but I do feel like most everyone can get on board with good people doing good things, deserve to have it repaid. And I mean, Knights just, you could almost click on last night's video at any 10-minute section of that video and see what happened last night. See how many like ones of ones and crazy things we've pulled. It's just crazy. And I have to believe that it is all because of you guys and the collection that we have here. It's just crazy. Tomm, yeah, I don't even feel like I can. There's nothing to add to what Tomm just said. It's not just about cards. It's, I don't know if I'm trying to coin a buzzword, but you'll hear me say community first. Uh-oh. What am I dodging? Mrs. G makes this channel. Good point. Hey, I'm not. It's her birthday, man. I'll let her have it. That's fine by me. Um, anyway, um, I really do think that what we have here is something special, and I don't ever think I just flat out I don't think it could ever be recreated. Um, I'm gonna ride this train for as long as we possibly can, and I hope you guys will come along with me because it's just fun. Gore giggles is now a thing. I don't even know what's going on now. You guys are crazy. Giving for self gain isn't going to help the karma train. Nope. Jonathan, that's exactly right. And then that's not how karma works. What happens when you're as big as Jabs and we can't talk to you anymore? Oh man, there's so many little jokes that I could make, but I try to avoid going negative. I'll just leave it at that. Let me fix this real quick so you guys can talk crap now because I can't see because I got my camera screen in the way right now. But I don't know, that stupid autofocus always goes back on. Come on. All right, that should fix it. He'll forget to mail out your cards. Oh, brutal. Like I said, I'm not gonna chime into that. But obviously, the real experiences are real, and if they're your experiences, you can say whatever the hell you want. All right. Whoa. Okay. That might be a little, eh. All right. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do Terry's auction preview. Once again, clicking on the not child safe. Hey, 3 card, how's it going? All right, so here's the auction lineup for tonight, and this is in order. I posted all right, maybe new train of conversation. I'm gonna post this list is posted on Patreon. You just have to click on the attachment. So here we go. So the first one up is a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is a Topps Now limited run, only available for 24 hours. So this is the Vladdy Jr. first career hit, sets up walk-off win in Major League debut from April 26th. It's a Top Now card, and you can see that the whole back of the card has the holographic image. Again, if you know anything about Topps Now, you know that these are extremely limited. You got 24 hours to buy them. I have not, Brendon. I don't know if it's good. Let me know. Anyway, so Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Topps Now card. That's going to be first thing going up. Next up, we have the Eloy Jimenez. This is not only the rookie debut, but you will notice that it is the 150 stamp Eloy Jimenez. We had an awesome night of Eloys last night, so we're going to keep that ball rolling today. Next up, we have a lot, and we're going Carter Keyboom. So not only do we have the Topps Holiday rookie card, but you'll notice we have the Topps Update base rookie gold. Definitely a tough pull. Carter Keyboom gold. Yeah, I agree. We don't need to go overtly negative. All right. So next up, another lot. So we've got definitely a big up and comer, Keston Hira lot. So we have the Topps Holiday rookie card, as well as the Topps update. Again, this is the base rookie. So this is obviously the one that you want, except half of packs with friends. Well, thank you, Mitch, for rearranging the schedule. Okay, next up we have the Ronald Acuna Jr. and Ozzie Albies, the strike oppose. This is the gold version. Michael, yes. The short answer to that is yes. There's a few extra details in there that are important to know. Next up, we have the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is the Topps update rookie. This is his true base rookie. It's the US 1 base rookie card. His Series 2 not really considered as a true rookie. That 11 cold beers, yeah. You might want to drink the beers on the packs with friends as opposed to during the auction, because that could become a dangerous situation. And yes, Michael Lynch, what Autistic Family Collectibles just said. Next up, we got the Pete Alonso. Now, this is, you'll notice, not All-Star Game, not rookie debut. This is the Topps Series 2. So this would be his true base rookie card. Next up, we have the Anthony Rendon. This is the 2013 Topps Rendon rookie card. Oh, never even seen this card before. And it looks perfect. So I don't know if you want to send it off to have it graded or not, but it's a nice one. So Anthony Rendon rookie card. Yeah, I've never seen this, Jonathan. This is cool. And then Terry, there was an additional card in there. I don't know if you remember or not. You put the Tatis foil out of Series 2. And it's not on the list, but I assume that was just kind of an oversight. So real quick, I'm just gonna go over this again. I'm just gonna go over this again because I'm not going to post this on Patreon, which by the way, I had to, because Patreon is just so awesome. They would not let me simply go in and change that $4.99 tier down to $3.99. The only way to do it is to create a new $3.99 tier and delete the old tier. So I made a post. The new tier is created. If you were a $4.99 person, you're going to need to move yourself to the $3.99 tier. It will not let me do it. My hands are 100% tied by the wonderful folks over at Patreon. And once everyone has moved themselves out of the $4.99 tier, then I will delete it. But that's the only way I can do it. So if you want to save that buck this month, please get yourself moved over ASAP. Anyway, Kevin, I don't actually think that he was. He and I talked about it a little bit. He probably chime in now and give you details. It's ridiculous. So you know that there are new rules involving auctions from Patreon members and kind of what Jonathan had alluded to. There is going to come a time where we will just have so many Patreon members. I mean, it's a great problem to have. I don't know how else to really phrase this if that sounds bad. There's going to come a time where if everyone was like, I want a turn, that I would not be able to facilitate that. And I can't turn the channel into just 100% auctions, and I'd have to like give up video content to do that. So I'm trying to constantly plan ahead. So right now, moving forward, it's the $15.99 and up tier are the only ones that can send in cards. And there are weeks. So week 1, that's okay. 3 card. Nobody's mad about that. Don't worry. Week 1 is the $15.99 tier. Week 2 is the 25 and 39 guys. Week 3 is the $59 and $99 guys. Week 4 is my stuff, and that's how we're going to do it. I know not everyone is going to send stuff, but I'm just going to roll with whatever I have come in. Trust me, after doing an 8-hour video last night, I'm not going to force the next night's video to be another 8-hour video. So whatever I have is what I have. So tonight, this is what I have. This is what we're doing. And obviously, packs with friends stuff, Black Friday pricing stuff is always fair game after the auctions end. But that's just the way that is. Terry had sent this in. Obviously, this was before I'd made the new announcement. Shalani has stuff coming in. Again, he already sent it before the announcement was made, and I believe there might be one other. But after those 2 people's stuff come in, the new rules are in effect. So if there's some kind of confusion and you don't see your cards come up, that's why. With that being said, please look at this, because this is how this was sent to me. So Terry typed the list himself, so I could take the list, cut and paste, or post the attachment directly to Patreon. Okay. I don't have time, especially when we wind up with 50 different cards. I don't have the time to go in and type up all these lists for all the different people. If you don't send a list, then I just simply can't post a list. It really only hurts you in the end. So he did that. And this is exactly how I pulled the cards out of his mail. Okay. He top loaded them all. They all look nice. They're all ready to be sold. Again, not only do I not have the time, I don't even necessarily have the supplies to top load, 100 cards every weekend. I'd run out of top loaders just doing auctions. And again, the other question was, do they keep all the money? Yes, you keep 100% of the money that you make on auctions. Okay, it's a great way to either free up some card spending money or simply to get your tier paid for. Just the only thing I would ask is that you choose wisely. If you've got a limited amount of cards to present to people, try to avoid repeats, because if there's only 20 people buying the cards and we've sold 3 of them so far, it's not going to get a good price because nobody else needs the card. They already bought it. This card, for instance, we've never seen this card. I mean, most of us have never seen this card, period. We've never seen it at an auction, never seen this Eloy, never seen the gold Carter Keyboom. So these are like new cards. They're interesting. This is still a video after all, so there is an entertainment aspect to it. And quite frankly, people want to see cool stuff. So just kind of keep that in mind when you send stuff in. Terry, it's your auction tonight. If you have anything to add for them to know about tonight, feel free to let them know. If not, if anyone has any questions about stuff auction-wise tonight, now is the time to ask. With that being said, I have what I think is a pretty awesome announcement to make about how I intend to deal with vintage card break. 7 p.m. Michael Lynch, that's the standard auction time. I try to not mess with that because that literally is messing with your guys' ability to make some money. So I don't like to change that. Packs with friends, that's my deal. If I have to change it to fit my schedule, so be it. But I don't mess with your guys' auctions. 7 p.m. so that we can count on it. All right. Okay, so here we go. Now, fair warning, I'm still waiting on a couple of items. So this would probably not be something that we do this week. It would probably be, we'll do the optic break this week, and this could be next week or potentially Friday night. Friday night being kind of a dream scenario if we can make it work. So the next product, vintage style, that I want to break is probably, if not arguably, the most classic looking set of cards that are attainable. And that is 1984 Topps. 1984 Topps is one of the most iconic looking cards, an awesome set. And I would like to do a break of it. So we get 5 card spots for an auction. Yes. So here's what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking it. I think that we've all seen breaks of these old products where there are none of the desirable cards in the box. Okay? We've all been there. You've seen it happen. It was pretty good, Ben. Thank you. Went to Disneyland. We've all seen these videos where you buy an expensive box of vintage cards. And thank you, Shaka's Closet. I'd appreciate that, man. We've all seen these videos where the breaker buys an expensive box of, authenticated cards only to have them opened up and it just be a complete skunk box and nobody gets the desired rookie card. Okay, you've all seen it. So I was left with some choices and looking online for the boxes of 1984 Topps. They're anywhere from $180 to about $200. Okay, I'm just gonna. This is what I'm gonna do right now. This is gonna be 100% transparency here. All right, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I would price this and what's going on and why I would make it the price that it is. All right, and then that way, if you choose to buy in, you know what you're getting into and why. If you choose not to buy in, then that's on you. But if I was to buy a box of 1984 Topps and throw it out there, the packs would probably wind up being roughly $6 a piece. Okay. Now, when you say $6, 84 Topps, that doesn't sound awful. I mean, that sounds like a normal thing. Okay. So that's what I would price it if I was doing a break of just a sealed box. Now, $6 a pack. Buy as many packs as you want. Buy a stack. I don't care. It's your money. So you buy this, and then we all sit and we cross our fingers and we hope that we pull out of 1984 tops that we pull a Don Mattingly rookie card, a Darryl Strawberry rookie card, or, worst case scenario, one of the other Hall of Famers, second year cards, Tony Gwynn, whatever. So are you guys following this kind of train of logic and rambling? I'm going to pause for comments. No comments or laggy comments. All right. So what I've decided to do is still give you guys the thrill of opening packs and not knowing what you're going to get. All right. But what I'm going to do is I am going to make my own break. I'm going to ensure that every pack, for starters, costs the exact same as it would have cost if it was a sealed box. So you're not going to spend any more money. You're going to spend the exact same amount of money as what you are going to spend. I'm going to make sure that every single pack has a star or Hall of Famer. Obviously, the two main stars in 84 tops are not Hall of Famers yet, anyway, with Mattingly. But I want to clarify, stars or Hall of Famers. I'm also going to, and this is where I wish I had them all in my hand, but I'm also going to make sure that in those packs that there are four Darryl Strawberry rookies within those packs. You're not going to find that in a BBC sealed box. 4 Darryl Strawberries will be in these packs, as well as 4 Don Mattingly rookies will also be in those packs. So, for the same price that we could roll the dice on a gum-ruined pack of cards out of 1984 tops and not pull one single Don Mattingly or one single Darryl Strawberry card in the whole damn box, I'm going to stack the deck with 4 Darryl Strawberries and 4 Don Mattingly rookie cards in that same style package for the same damn price that you would have paid if I just bought a box and we all sat around and rolled the dice together. The odds are ridiculous. You have a fantastic chance of getting a Don Mattingly, a Darryl Strawberry, or your absolute worst case scenario is that for $6, you get some cool cards and a Hall of Famer at least. All right. Depending on your guys' reaction, depending on how quickly this sells out, this will determine if this is the Gore Made style of breaking vintage cards from now on. I'm just tired of selling stuff and you guys you don't get the main cards. It just it sucks to me. It's not my money and they're not my cards. They're yours and your money. But I just hate seeing my friends get skunked when somebody like me behind the camera, if I can stack the deck in your guys' favor, why the hell not? All right. So this is an idea that I'm sure somebody out there is going to copy. but you are seeing it here first. This is the Gore Made style of breaking vintage cards moving forward. Is it going to be in a wax wrapper? No, it's not. If that saddens you or makes you feel like less than you're buying into a real break, so be it. Everybody collects differently. Everybody has different opinions of collecting, but it's undeniable that the odds are definitely in your favor doing this style of break. Yeah, I'll go buy you a pack of dentine and throw some in there. Anyway, and as you can see, that's the other big issue. You know, you can see these cards, right? There's no like horribly centered whatever. They're all pretty nice cards. I'm never going to guarantee it's a PSA 10, but they're all nice Mattinglys and nice strawberries. I don't think anyone would be disappointed with the quality of the card that you get. I mean, you can see like it's a very nice looking. They're very nice looking Mattinglys and strawberries because I took the time to buy them that way. All right, so how do we feel about that style of break moving forward? Is that something that, as a channel and a community, that we can get behind? And that's how I will style them moving forward when we do old school. This is where I desperately need your opinion, because if this idea bombs, I'm obviously never going to do it again. I got one. Let's give it a try. Somebody, Lewis, will complain. Undoubtedly. Can't do much about that. How many packs am I going to make? Michael, my original thought was to just essentially recreate a box. But once I start throwing in the additional cards, it throws it out of whack. So I think a traditional box, Michael, has 36 packs. I might need to make like 40 packs. So like 4 extra packs, $6 a piece. Great, but I like set up limit the packs more from the top tier down with options. I do think we could run into some issues with pack hoarding. Again, I'm here for you guys, so there's not like I can't do this again. Michael Lynch says, sounds great. Lewis is laughing about the somebody will complain. I'm assuming Oliver likes it. Can't wait for the 52 Bowman break. Yeah, exactly. And Jonathan is definitely behind it. I kind of bounced that idea off of him already, so I know he was in. All right, so I'm going to say this right now, okay? I'm going to say this right now because I'm obviously, Dwight had just made the comment that gave me about 17 seconds to think about the solution to that. So here's what I'm thinking might be one way to address the pack hoarding thing. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's say, and this could be fun, it could be frustrating, I don't know. Let's say that I give you a time and I say that Thursday night at 7 p.m. That's going to work for some people. It's not going to work for other people. I get it. There's no magic solution to this. I guess if I told you the time ahead of time, you could kind of set your schedule and know it. What if I said that at 7 p.m. on Thursday, I was going to create a post on Patreon, and you could go on there and you could reserve one pack at a time. That way you could, if you want to reserve 10 packs, you can, but you're going to need to sit there and claim it and then make another post and claim it, make another post and claim it. That way, everyone would kind of have a fair shot at getting at least a pack. And hey, if somebody's going to sit by their phone or their computer and post that they want the packs, I kind of feel like fair game to them. Maybe no more than a stack, because I will make sure that there's a strawberry and a Mattingly in every single stack. I don't know. That's not a fully worked out solution by any means. I'm just trying to think how I can do it and give people, somewhat fair access to it. I'm also not going to say that somebody who wants to buy a whole stack can't. Yeah. Anyway, if one of you guys has a great idea, limit 3 packs a person on Wednesday. Any remaining packs can be claimed on Thursday. 24 hours to claim, no more than 3. I don't mind that. 3 packs limit. What if I did, I kind of like this idea. 3 per, okay, well, it seems like 3 per person seems to be the going thing. Now, Dwight, you kind of started this idea, so I'll ask you. Let's say that Terry, just because Terry's right beneath you on the comment. Let's say Terry comes in on Wednesday. He really wants a Don Mattingly. He's been hoping for one forever. He goes in on Wednesday. He buys 3 packs. He does what he's asked. He waits. Thursday, there's still 4 packs remaining. He gave everyone a chance. Can he buy the rest? My only concern with doing top tier down is I feel like, to have been fair, that's something that I should have specified in the Patreon packages, because I feel like I could see somebody being offended that I never said that was going to be a thing, like I did with the auctions. And then all of a sudden, I just made up new rules on the fly. That's my only concern. And yeah, I do. I 100% agree with you on the, like, there's a very definite difference in support level monetarily, and I do feel like that it's the real world, right? Like, we don't need to be so sensitive about everything all the time. I do feel like $100 is a lot of money, and I do feel like that should come with certain perks. Definitely not. I'm not opposed to that idea. I just think that if I do that the next time around, that's something that I need to make clear to everyone ahead of time. And I do kind of like the idea. I'm making up all of the packs, Tom. I'm making all of the packs so that I can ensure that every pack will have a star card in it, as well as I'm not going to double up. For instance, I'm not going to put strawberries and Mattingleys in the same pack, because that would create more, dud packs, I guess, although they're not going to really be any dud packs. Okay, so if it's just one box, it should sell out day 1 at 3 packs per. Yeah, Drake. Again, this is the first time I've ever seen this really attempted, and your guys' reaction as far as buying is really going to set the tone for this and the rules and stuff moving forward. If it does sell out in one day, then you can expect more of this style break from me. And we'll go through all the years that I can, and we'll make it fun. Also got that chase for Jeter Gold. Okay, so we're going to roll with that. We're going to roll with the 3 packs on day 1. And then come the following day, if there's still packs left, you can claim them. So Dwight, you could buy 3 packs on the first day. And then on day 2, if there's still 10 packs left, you buy all 10 if you want to. Everyone would have had a fair shot at that point to get them, and so be it. And again, 4 of each of the big cards and the same price you would have paid had I just done this out of a box. So I'm excited. I hope that this is a good idea moving forward. It sounds like a good idea, and I really don't see how we lose. And these are guarantees. So I like guarantees, and they don't come around very often in baseball card collecting, but they do on this channel. So that's the plan. Stay tuned for the post. Don't worry, I'm not gonna try to surprise you with a post. I will let you know the post is coming ahead of time. 72 packs? No, I wish I could make 72 packs. That would be a nice chunk of change for me, but no. Probably 36 was my goal, but I'm not going to create like super huge packs. I would say somewhere between 36 and 40. We'll see how the numbers play out. I'll also see how many different Hall of Famers and star cards I can spread out. I can think of already 8 packs right off the bat with just these 2 players. And then there's obviously a bunch of other star cards, but no dud packs. You're guaranteed a star or Hall of Famer. Okay, so enough of that. 84 tops break. That's the new style Gore Made break. If somebody else copies my idea, call them out on it. I'd just love to see that. Okay, so next up, I have mail from Michael, if that wasn't obvious to you. Okay, so Michael, I don't want to show your address. Michael, you're still in the room, obviously. So let's get into this. Oh, this sucker's in there. I like it. Michael, I love you. Awesome packing job. Blue masking tape, cardboard, beautiful. I feel like this is already the gift because I love it. Okay, Michael, I don't know. Is this something for me to read out loud? I don't want to show it if it's not. And then I haven't seen Todd or Paul. Todd or Paul, if you're watching. Okay, but I can read it. That was my question. I can read this, Michael, to like on air, or just read it to myself and then show the present. Nice. Walleye tourney ending today, Lake Erie. That's all right. Hey, Justin. Just can't say thank you enough for what you do. You've built your own community of great friends, and I can tell that everyone in it appreciates you as much as I do. Pick these up for you as an early Christmas gift. Enjoy, your friend, Michael Padgett. I got Michael Padgett autograph. I'll put that in a so close. I don't want to ruin it. Well, Michael, thank you very much. Correct on all accounts. I do see us all as friends, which is what makes this so much fun. Obviously, if this were just a group of random strangers, I don't think I could spend 8 hours um, pretending to be friendly to people I couldn't stand. I'm not that good of an actor. So thank you. And I do hope you count yourself in that great community, because it really is guys like you that are making this work. Okay, we got a one touch. We have what appears to be a baseball player. That's a good start. Number 23. Oh, I'm on the back. Son of a gun. There's the front. Still a baseball. Oh, what did you do? What did you do? 2014 draft picks, Matt Chapman. I do not own this card, but I will own it until the day I die. Chappie's got his own special box. Michael, thank you, sir. Sorry, I'm just looking at the card. I don't mean to go dead air on you. 2014. Is draft picks the product? I'm looking at this now and I'm feeling like I need to buy some 2014 Prism. It says right here, Matt Chapman is the greatest baseball player that has ever graced a field. He will never leave the A's, despite what Jonathan H. says. If you don't like him, you're wrong, and nobody likes you. P.S. You probably smell bad. It says it right there on the card. I know it's fine print. You probably couldn't read it. Michael, thank you so much, man. This was a good morning. All right, Tom, take it easy. Simple A's player. Why? There's one more in there? There is. I got so excited. Ah. Oh, it's landscape. Yes. Mark McGwire, 1993, Topps Gold. I I got so excited about the Matt Chapman card. I spaced out. Chafin, is Dwight telling you to say that? What is going on? Stop. I don't own this card. I didn't own either of these cards. I do now. I'm not going to lie. Every time you guys open the 93 Topps card and I see this Mark McGwire card, I think like, man, that's a sweet looking McGwire card. I just don't want to say it because I don't want you guys to give me the cards like out of like guilt. But now I don't have to. Man, Michael, thank you. Now I feel like I need to look just to make sure I don't miss something. Michael, man, thank you. It was a good morning. This is even better. Sorry that I missed it the first time around. It is. It's such a cool looking card. It's not often that flagship Topps gets the landscape cards right, but this is definitely one of those times. Yes. This is why you start a YouTube channel. That's right, Drake. It'll come out every once in a while. Never at work, though. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because I hate every second of being there. That's probably why. All right. So at this point, Paul has 4 Bowman mega boxes, but I'm not going to open it without him being here. And Todd has a mega box, a clearly authentic, a pack of 2017 Optic Fat Pack, a hobby pack of 2019 Chronicles, and a blaster of 2018 Chronicles. So that will be a fun little break. Because again, it is my wife's birthday today. Michael, that's awesome, man. I trust me. I'm not complaining. Scribbles or no scribbles, these are 2 awesome cards that I didn't own until this morning. I'm totally tickled. Like I'm beyond happy, man. Don't feel the need to worry about that. Anyway, it is my wife's birthday, so I'm not going to try to drag this morning out. But do please remember that those Black Friday pricing things that ends tomorrow, just to kind of encompass Cyber Monday, and then life goes back to normal. If you don't come back tonight, I understand. Just please remember that there's going to be posts about another round of the most awesome break, at least in my opinion, that we've done, and that is the Optic case. And then we have 84 tops. Let's try to do that 84 tops maybe this week. So we got that, and then yeah. So keep those things in mind, and thank you guys, Terry. I can't wait to do this tonight. Some cool stuff in here. I almost got my eye on that key boom myself. Nice looking card. Glad to see that you guys liked my idea as far as vintage breaks. I think that's going to be a home run. And with that being said, 7 p.m. tonight, it is auction time. After the auction, we extend packs with friends, and we roll till the wheels fall off. All right, gentlemen, I am going to go and spoil the misses until we see each other again. Have a good day, guys. See you tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys, take it easy.